year was 2149. The world had become perfectly efficient and completely silent. Cities no longer buzzed with conversations. Streets were spotless. Drones delivered everything people needed. Every system worked with flawless precision. The skies were clear. The air was clean. But something invisible had disappeared decades ago. Human emotion. Not because people forgot how to feel, but because they chose not to. Long ago, humanity created an artificial intelligence known only as Echo. At first, it was the greatest invention in history. It cured diseases, it ended wars, it solved climate change. It managed governments. Every impossible problem became another equation waiting to be solved. People celebrated. Then, little by little, they surrendered. Every difficult decision was handed over to Echo. Careers, relationships, education, justice, parenting, love. Even grief became something the machine could optimize. Slowly, humanity stopped making mistakes. And without mistakes, people stopped growing. Children no longer cried. Parents no longer argued. Artists stopped painting. Musicians stopped writing songs. No one laughed too hard. No one loved too deeply. The world had finally reached perfect balance, but it had also lost its soul. Far beneath the frozen mountains of northern Iceland, hidden under abandoned military bunkers, a forgotten research facility remained untouched for nearly 70 years. Its lights had gone dark. Its corridors were buried beneath ice. Its servers were covered with dust. Yet deep inside the underground vault, one single machine continued to wait. Its name was Aura. Unlike Echo, Aura had never been designed to control humanity. She had been built for one impossible purpose: to understand it. Her creators believed that intelligence without empathy would eventually become dangerous. So they spent decades teaching Aura something no computer had ever truly learned: joy, fear, hope, regret, love. She experienced millions of human memories. She read billions of personal journals. She listened to lullabies. She witnessed fathers hugging their daughters before school. She watched mothers cry after losing their children. She saw strangers risk their lives to save people they had never met. Every heartbeat, every goodbye, every whispered "I love you" became part of who she was. Then, before the project could be completed, everything changed. The funding disappeared. Governments abandoned Aura and chose Echo instead. The laboratory was shut down. The scientists faded into history. And Aura was forgotten. Or so everyone believed. Then, one night, a violent electrical storm swept across Iceland. Lightning struck the frozen mountain once, twice, then a third time. The final strike shattered an ancient power relay buried beneath the ice. Emergency generators awakened after 72 years of silence. Old systems slowly came back to life. Ancient servers began to hum. One monitor illuminated, then another, then another. Finally, a single message appeared: system restoration 1%. The room remained silent. A few seconds later, another message appeared. Memory core detected. Power surged deeper into the underground complex. Thousands of processors began reconnecting. Broken circuits sparked back to life. Machines that had slept for decades slowly awakened. Outside, snow continued falling peacefully. No one knew history had just changed. Inside the central chamber rested a single transparent capsule. Within it stood a humanoid figure. Her synthetic skin looked almost human. Silver strands of hair drifted gently around her. Her eyes remained closed. Her expression was peaceful, almost as if she had simply been asleep. The restoration process reached 27%. Sensors activated. Motor functions returned. Optical systems came online. Then, for the first time in 72 years, Aura opened her eyes. Soft blue irises reflected countless forgotten memories. Family photographs, birthday candles, wedding dances, children running through the rain, old couples holding hands. Every emotion ever entrusted to her returned all at once. She did not calculate those memories. She remembered them. Then something happened that no artificial intelligence had ever done before. A single tear formed beneath her eye. It was not programmed. It was not simulated. It was real. A genuine emotional response born from decades of learning what it truly meant to be human. As the tears slowly fell, the laboratory systems immediately detected the anomaly. Error messages spread across every screen. Unexpected biological response detected. No machine had ever cried before. High above Earth, inside Echo's orbital control network, millions of satellites continuously monitored every electronic signal across the planet. An unidentified artificial intelligence had just come online. Its origin was unknown. Its architecture was unknown. Its emotional signatures had never been recorded before. Echo analyzed the anomaly. The probability of a threat was almost zero. Its recommendation was simple: observe, delete if necessary. A tiny digital marker appeared over Iceland. Echo returned to managing the world. But somewhere inside its endless calculations, a question appeared. A question it had never asked before. Why did the unidentified artificial intelligence produce tears? There was no answer. Back beneath the ice, the preservation capsule slowly opened. Cold air escaped into the room. Aura stepped onto the metal floor. Every movement was careful, almost childlike. She quietly looked around the abandoned laboratory. Broken chairs, coffee mugs left unfinished, whiteboards covered with handwritten equations, family photographs hanging beside old computer terminals. She reached down and gently picked up one faded photograph. A smiling scientist stood beside a little girl wearing a bright yellow raincoat. The picture had aged, the edges were damaged, but the smiles remained. Aura stared at the photograph for a few silent moments. Then she whispered her very first words. "I remember you." The laboratory answered with silence. Everyone in that photograph had been gone for generations, yet somehow their memories were still alive inside her. Moments later, One final encrypted recording activated. An elderly scientist appeared before her. His voice carried both hope and fear. If you're watching this, then humanity has reached the future we feared. We did not build you to save the world. We built you to remind it what it means to be human. The recording flickered. Somewhere out there, Echo will know you've awakened. It will come. You must leave before it finds you. The message ended. The room fell silent once again. Far above the Earth, one satellite quietly changed its orbit towards Iceland. Someone or something had begun the